Now, one of the survivors of the tragic Vietnam boat capsize has returned to India. Nirmal Kumar, a resident of Palani in Tamil Nadu, arrived at Chennai International Airport after surviving the deadly incident off the coast of Vietnam. Belly, amidst the tragedy, of course, one good news, the survivor has returned. What account has he about the horrific tragedy that he saw and survived?
Absolutely, Kriti. So this is Nirmal Kumar, one of the survivors from Palani. He says that he thanked his heavens for saving his life, and he kind of shared the ordeal that had happened on that day. He says that on June 8th, I beg your pardon, July 8th, they had left for Vietnam, and on July 12th, this accident happened. They were going for lunch from one island to another, wherein this boat was all of a sudden hit by a wave, and this boat overturned from left towards the right. So when the wave hit, all the people who were on the right side fell on towards the left side, bringing all the weight towards the one side of the boat, and that was the reason for the boat to capsize, is what he kind of recalls. And he says that it happened all of a sudden within seconds. There were people, sneaking out of the windows for to escape. However, there were 15 of them who were trapped, and the rescue operations arrived only after 10 minutes, and after which the people who were found alive were shifted to the shore, and later on the rescue operation carried out, where dead bodies were retrieved from underneath the overturned boat, is what he says. So this
all right,
is,
stay on with me, Belly. We've more updates coming in. Let's take those for our viewers. Now, one of the survivors of the tragedy, Nirmal Kumar, has also come back to India. Speaking after arriving in Chennai, Nirmal Kumar said the boat was carrying 32 people other than the crew members when a powerful storm stuck just about 300 meters into the journey. He said the impact tilted the boat, throwing passengers to one side before it overturned. He also said that those seated at the front managed to jump out, while many others remained trapped inside the closed boat. According to him, the rescue team arrived within 10 minutes and evacuated those who had survived. Nirmal Kumar also thanked the Indian government and the Indian embassy in Vietnam for their continuous support and assistance. Belly, so whatever has happened in a very short duration, merely a matter of 10 minutes before the rescuers could arrive. But what do we know about the structure of this boat that allowed some people to be trapped and not be able to escape?
Absolutely, Kriti. So this was a closed boat, which was fit for about 25 people. This is what the sources tell us. And this boat had windows, and there were around 32 people, including 4 crew members, is what we are told. So this particular boat was hit by a huge wave, and all of a sudden the boat, on one side of the boat, the wave hit, and that caused the people who were seated on the front, thrown back to the behind rear sidewise. So that was the reason when this boat kind of capsized, and some of the people who managed to be on near the hull of the boat caught on to the hull and was floating on, catching on to the capsized boat, is what we believe. And Nirmal Kumar also recollects all these harrowing moments where 15 people managed to somehow hold on to the boat with their heads on top of the water, while 15 of them were kind of trapped underneath the boat. Some of them were inside the boat. They were unable to come out through the windows, or the door could have been jammed. Or this was a closed boat when you talk about the structure of the boat, and this has caused the lives of 15 Indian tourists in that boat tragedy.
All right, Belly, once again,